He started. Thank you guys so much for hopping on tonight's team call. I know for those of you that are in the United States, tomorrow is 4th of July, so pretty much everyone's traveling, getting ready to watch fireworks and hang out with friends and family. And for those of you on the East Coast, thank you for staying awake just to hear me speak. So I appreciate it, whether you're in bed or just hanging out. So I also wanted to say thank you guys for showing up for Tuesday night team calls, because as a lot of you guys know, I'm going through a kind of rough transition, but I'm here showing up for you, and you're not here showing up for me. You're showing up for yourself too. So I applaud you for doing that. So with that said, I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about heart over hustle. And this is something that I see happen all the time. Before I get into, like, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see the pages of notes that I took for tonight's call, and be aware there is a homework assignment at the end. But the reason I want to talk tonight, because we do have a lot of new coaches coming on board, and we do have a lot of seasoned coaches that are either jumping back into coaching, or they're trying to find their balance between life and work and all that stuff. And I think this is a perfect opportunity to talk about the subject, because a lot of times coaches do fall into that hustle mode mentality. And what happens is you get burnt out. Now, I know, first off, the reason you guys signed up was not to have a job or a career or be CEO of your company to where you have to hustle, right? Like, you know, you always see those quotes on Pinterest and stuff like, hustle girl, slay all day, or, you know, I'm here to hustle, or drink my coffee, put my hair in a messy bun and hustle, whatever. Like, I don't wake up every morning and be like, okay, I'm ready to hustle. Like, I don't want to hustle. Those words to me does not sound fun. It makes me feel like I'm carrying 1,000 bags of groceries at the same time while kicking my son's soccer ball out of my way, while yelling at him. Like, that's just too much shit going on. And I know when we signed up as coach, I don't care what your why was, but why you signed up as a coach was not to hustle. So that's why I want to talk to you guys tonight about having heart over hustle. So what is hustle? And I hope you guys have notes, because I am going to break it down for you guys, or have notes or something to take notes on. So I consider the hustle, the AKA the do nots. The hustle is being tied to your phone. How many of you guys, let's be real here, this is going to get engaging. How many, maybe just one day a week, maybe every single day a week, do you have your phone on you at all times? Guilty. That shit sucks. Hustle is doing no work all week long because you have everything coming at you from sideways, and then doing a week's worth of work on the weekends. Sound familiar? Anybody? Hustle is also putting off your workouts in the morning because you just don't feel like getting it done. And then you have to scramble, and you're like, oh shit, what's a short workout I could do this evening? Because I still got to feed my kids, and I still got to do this, and I still got to do that. Putting off your personal development. Because I know there's a lot of coaches that are guilty of putting that shit off. And you know what's funny is when they come to me and they're like, oh, I know what's wrong. I know why I'm not building my business. I know why I'm not losing weight. I stopped reading my personal development. Weird how that happens. Dana's like, yeah, preach it. She knows. Hustle is also waiting to the very last minute to work to reach your goal. Whatever that is, whether it's 5 pounds of weight you want to lose, whether it's Success Club 5, whether it's getting to Emerald. We always set that goal, right? Like, you guys know that I've always trained you. You have to have a goal, like a deadline, a date associated with your goal. So it's like a deadline, something to work towards, right? Well, oftentimes people are like, oh, I have all month to hit Success Club 6. I have all month to do it. Come the 28th of the month, they're like, oh shit, I better start inviting, but I have no one to invite. Then that hustle mode mentality kicks in, right? These are all things you do not want to do. None of that sounds like fun. None of that is taking care of yourself. None of that is treating your business like a business. None of that is being serious. None of that is showing your coaches the leadership that you need to be showing. So, was the reason you signed up as a Beachbody coach was for the hustle? Or was it for the heart? We all have families. We have jobs. significant others, animals, etc. But the thing is, we also have dreams, goals, and desires. This is where your why comes in. Why did you sign up as a Beachbody coach? I don't know if you guys watched my Instagram story earlier today. I said one of my favorite things about this business is the people, the relationships that I've built. And I gave a little slideshow of, basically pictures from Summit. And at the end, I put the big Misfit team picture, and I said, it started out something that was just for me, but I quickly realized it was bigger than me. And I'm reading this book called The Power of The Power of the Positive Team by John Gordon. And he talks about how people work harder when it's for something bigger than themselves. Like if you are just constantly working towards your own goal for personal reasons, you're not going to put in much effort. But if you're doing it for like a team thing, or maybe with a success partner or whatever, chances are you're going to work a lot harder, right? That's why like the culture in like the Seattle Seahawks, they're freaking awesome. Or, I'm not going to name any other teams, but I know that you guys like other football teams. But I'm just saying, like, that's why if you see these guys on the football field or the baseball field or whatever, and you see like their companionship and how they treat each other and how they rally next to each other and stuff, you see those guys soar. Even on the shitty games that they play and they lose, they're still there having each other's back because they're not doing it for themselves. They're doing it for each other. So what is your why? Why did you become a Beachbody coach? That always has to be in your mind, because Beachbody coaching is not easy. It takes work, but it's not hard work. And chances are when you get no's, or when you don't hit your goal, or when your weight fluctuates or whatever, there's a good chance you may get discouraged. And if you do, chances are you're either going to do one of two things. You're going to start hustling. Oh shit, I better double up my workouts to lose that weight. Oh shit, I better cut my calories to lose that weight. Or you're like, peace out. My goal is unreachable now. I might as well just binge eat or not add friends to my network, right? So we always have to have the reason why we're doing what we're doing on the forefront. So, okay. So I'm like reading my chicken scratch. I'm like, what did I just write here? Do not have time. Oh, we do not have time. We have families. We have kids. We have jobs. Some of us go to school. We do not have time to be on our phones all day. The majority of you guys held your hands up when I said, who has their phone on their side all day long? You do not have time. You're wasting time by being on your phone all day long. You need to set a schedule. Shut off your messenger notifications. Set business hours for your messenger. Text message, I don't care what it is. Anything that distracts you, your games. How many of you guys have games on your phones? Don't lie. Okay. Amanda, I see her hand pop over the video. Okay. All right. Do things that are a priority that will help you achieve your desires for your family, for your future. Be mindful of your time. When I talk about setting a schedule for your business, you have to be intentional about what you're doing. That does not mean I'm telling you to work an hour a day. So that's an hour of Facebook scrolling time. That's going to get you nowhere. You have to be intentional with what you are doing. What you are doing is purposeful. You have a reason why you're a coach. What was that reason? Was it to help other women feel better about themselves? Was it to help other women that are struggling with debt get out of debt and be financially free? Or come home to their babies? Or other stay-at-home moms that want to be able to bring in an income too? Like, what is your why? What is the reason beyond yourself? And by being mindful of your business time, here are a few things, especially for new coaches, but it's also a great reminder for seasoned coaches, what you should be doing on a daily basis. And it multiplies. The time that you spend on each of these things multiplies depending on how much time you give during the day, right? So my girl Jill here, she works 40 plus hours a week. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So we're going to have different schedules. I can devote more time to Beachbody than she can, and that's okay. Everybody's schedule is different. Everyone's environment's different. Everyone is different. So just because someone else is plugging away 3-4 hours a day doesn't necessarily mean that you have to too. But you have to schedule when you can work your business. So the things that you need to be doing on a daily basis, and it's freaking easy, you guys, if you change your mindset, because I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, I don't know. It's so hard to do that. It's so hard. But I'm telling you, if you keep your heart and your why aligned, it's going to be easy for you. So you need to be adding new friends every day. Point blank. We are in the the relationship building business. Okay. This is not just, I'm just going to invite everybody on my Facebook page. And then from there, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire and it'll be great for everybody. That's not how it works. You need to consistently be adding new friends. How you do that? There's a couple different ways. And feel free to YouTube this because there's tons of trainings on how to add new friends on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever thing is your jam. My few favorites are on Instagram. I do hashtags that are based off my brand. So anything that relates to you, as silly as stuff can be. And you know what? I used to say anywhere between 10,000 and 100,000, but don't really be particular about the hashtags. Just make sure that they're searchable and they're spelled correctly, by the way. I've noticed I've been spelling one incorrectly for a while, and I'm like, oh, I'm the only one that has spelled that wrong 710 times. Awesome. Whatever. Locations. Tag yourself where you're at. Tag yourself where you want to be at. Tag places that you love to visit and search those places too. You search those places. If you are very outdoorsy, you can search different hiking trails. You can search lakes and all that stuff, and you can be engaging on people's posts, comment, like on their stuff, because when you're searching things that you're naturally drawn to, it's easier to build that conversation with people, right? Instead of like, and I know some people send random friend requests and that's fine, to each their own. But to me, it's weird because I'm like, I'm just sending you a random friend request and I don't know why, so I have to hurry up and make something up. And that's really hard for me because unfortunately, I'm not very witty on the fly like I like to think I am, and so it's awkward for everybody. So when I search, a lake that I'm close to and I see someone paddleboarding, I say, oh my gosh, I want to go paddleboarding on that lake. Did you rent that or do you own it? It's easy to talk about something that's already part of you. And on Facebook, you can also I also like to use locations on Facebook too. Places that you visited, places that you are going to visit. You can look up under Find Friends and you can click the location and it will show friends of friends in those locations, friends of friends of friends in those locations. So you can you can message Christine and be like, hey, Christine, I noticed that you went to visit New Orleans or you live in New Orleans. I'm going there next week. Can you tell me some fun stuff to do in there? It's easy because you're not just sending a random friend request. You're sending them a message, and you can do that weird wave thing where they get a notification, so-and-so waved at you. And then because some people have that privacy where they don't get notifications in the regular box, Facebook's weird. Anyways, and then you could also utilize groups on Facebook. Now, here's the thing with groups. This is great for, anything that's part of your brand. Maybe you're a nursing mom. Maybe you like creating, or maybe you like crocheting or mountain biking or whatever. You can join these groups, but be careful with groups. When you're working with groups, make sure that you're adding value in groups, because how you want the groups to be, you want them to be sending you friend requests, right? Or you want them engaging on your post, because you don't want to go in there and just try to I don't know what's the word, shark everybody? Is that the word? That's the wrong word. Is it, Christine? You're shaking your head. Does it sound right? Well, we'll just go with it. You don't want to shark everybody. It's weird. Anyways. So you want to go in there and be engaging. Like if I'm a part of this Pacific Northwest hiking trails, I just posted in there that I went hiking last weekend with my kid, and I talked about how my kid loved it and he even walked across the river. And here are a few tips if you're bringing kids on this trail. Very much adding value. And I'm also advertising to moms, right? I'm also talking to moms because I'm talking about my kid and I'm talking about tips when you're going hiking with kids. So make sure that you're adding those values in those groups. Another thing is engaging posts. Now, engaging posts is you want it to be a little bit questionable. And I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this in a little bit. But you want them to be engaging, and you want to be able to, or you want to comment back on every comment on your post, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. You want to comment back, let them know that you're there and that you're watching them, and that you're not just there creating likes or adding followers. Always comment back. When you get new likes or friend requests, always send them a hey, thank you. Always send them a hey, thank you. Hey, thank you for liking my whatever page. I really appreciate the support. Are you on your own fitness journey too? Are you on your own self-love journey too? Hey, thanks for the friend request. I can't wait to get to know you. Always say thank you. Always show appreciation. Here's the kicker. Invite. Exclamation point, invite. Write that down. Exclamation point. All the exclamation points. Ask people to join your journey. Ask people to join you on your journey, whether it's coach or challenger. And here's actually what I wrote. Because why the fuck not? Because why not? Because why not? So I'm going to take it to my Instagram story real quick. I told you guys that I did this little slideshow of my favorite thing about coaching is the relationships, and I showed all these pictures. And then at the end, I said, are you ready to stop watching? Take a chance. And then I did the poll, and I said, hell yeah. And then the other one was like, yes, but I'm scared. And so I messaged everybody that clicked the yes, but I'm scared. And I did a little blurb. And at the end, I said, I have a question for you. Honestly, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? If you ask people that question that are on the fence or thought about coaching or is one of your challengers, and they're like a walking billboard, but they're like, oh, I can never do what you do kind of thing. Ask them, what do you have to lose? Like, honestly, what do you have to lose? And then they're going to talk to you about their fears, or they're going to be like, I don't have that much time in the day to do it. Well, how much time do you think it takes to be a coach? Oh, I don't know, like 8 hours a day. And then you can talk to them. Well, girl, I'm going to help you to where you can get a lot done in just an hour a day. Or what do you have to lose? Oh, what if I make this investment and I'm not good at it? The thing is, if you make an investment in your business, you're making an investment in your own health first and foremost, which is most important anyways, right? So I dare you guys tonight, maybe not tonight, because I know some of you are East Coasters and you're like, I just want to go to bed after this. But I dare you to use that question the next time you're asking somebody about coaching or challenging or challenge. Another thing that you should be doing within your time frame that you're scheduling for your business is checking in with your groups, checking in with all the groups that you're a part of. Be a challenger first and foremost. I don't care how long you've been coaching. I don't care how hard your 6-pack of abs are. Make sure that you're always a challenger and you're checking in, and you're not just checking in for yourself, but you're showing love and support to other people, whether it's in your challenge groups or the coach group. If you guys see new coaches being welcomed, go show them some love. Not just click like. That takes like 2 seconds. Take 5 seconds and say, yo, girl, welcome. I'm excited to have you. Or, whatever your jam is. Show some gifts. Everybody loves gifts. Next, always be willing to grow. You guys, I'm a 5-star diamond coach, and I still do trainings every day. I still do personal development every day. Melanie Metro is like the Tiffany Tip Top of all godly coaches, and she still does all her personal development, all her trainings. She takes notes in other trainings. Always be willing to grow. And how you grow? Personal development. I also like to add gratitude in my affirmations. A lot of my personally sponsored coaches do the same thing. And by writing your gratitude, what you're grateful for, it helps you not only think about everything that's gone wrong in the day, because oftentimes we do that, but you're expressing gratitude for the little things that you're grateful for in your life. And by doing that, you're opening up the universe to give you more. And it's making you have a better positive mind frame. Affirmations, self-love talk, because so often we say we're not good enough, we're not worthy, we're not meant to coach, we're slacking on our business, we're slacking on our nutrition, we're doing this, we're not meant to reach our goal, whatever. And that's all bullshit. Let's be real here. That's all bullshit that society has made us start thinking, which let's just kick society in the balls, okay? Instead, telling it like it is tonight. Instead, we're going to write affirmations. We're going to tell ourselves the truth about ourselves. I am loved. I am worthy. I am confident. I deserve whatever I want as a goal, whatever it is. Meditation or prayer, whatever is your jam. If you want to get into meditation and you have no idea about quote of the night, hashtag that. If you've never meditated before, a great app is called Insight Timer, has guided meditations. It's a free app. I don't know if it's on Android, so don't quote me on that. I know it's on iPhone, but it's an awesome app. There's also trainings in the Misfit website, the Coach Online Office trainings, YouTube, and you guys, there is limitless growth with all of these trainings. Like, you'll never get to the top and know it all. And yes, Insight Timer. Yep. Another thing, and this is probably the most important besides inviting, is sharing your journey. Sharing your journey, and do it in a way where it's making people curious. It's called curiosity marketing. Some of you guys may have heard of this before. But the thing is, when you're sharing your journey on social media, and I see it all the time, like there's an amazing story or amazing post by a coach, but they're telling too much. They're telling what program they're doing. They're telling where it came from, what company it's from. And then when people go and connect with that post, they're like, ooh, T25, I'm going to go Google that. I'm going to go look that up right now. Instead of coming to you, asking you for help, they go elsewhere. Not because they don't know you're a coach, just because they're not really thinking of it, right? So you've got to use it in a way where people are going to ask questions. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. My first 2 years of coaching, I was that girl who would hold my Shakeology shaker cup and be like this, I love my Shakeology so much. And the label would be right there. And then I went to a training and Shalene Johnson said, if I see one more coach kiss their Shakeology cup, I'm going to pull my hair out. And I was like, oh, she's talking about me. And then that's when she started talking about curiosity marketing. And it stuck. Like, it really made sense. If you give too much away, people are going to run the other way, not because they don't want to work with you, but because it's easy to Google stuff. It's easy to search on Amazon. Oh, 21-day fix. Oh, I think I've seen that on Amazon. Oh, Prime shipping. Awesome. You don't want them to do that. So if you are making your Energize or your Recover or your Shakeology, make sure the labels are the other way around. Make sure that you aren't showing what workout program you're doing. Hey, I'm doing this 80-day program that's been kicking my freaking ass. Look at my results. Hey, I've been doing this nutrition program that is like freedom when it comes to eating. Well, what is it? Because I want to know more. Oh my God, you're losing 15 pounds in a month. What are you doing? You want people asking you questions. No specifics, no labels. And I might cry right now. When sharing your journey, you got to be real, raw, and vulnerable. Even if it hurts, it helps. And there's going to be some shit going on in your life or things that you've struggled with that still hurt, that still affect you to the core. But the thing is, when you put yourself out there, you not only build connection with so many people, but you get love back. And I found that out yesterday. I was terrified to share something that I'm going through that I never thought I would go through. But I got so much love and support back. It blew my mind. People said, like, you're out there inspiring everybody on a daily basis, and here you are showing up and being real no matter how much it hurts. And challengers that I haven't talked to in like 5 years reached out to me. It was amazing. It was beautiful. And whatever you're going through right now, you have to use it as a lesson to grow through. And no matter how hard it is, you guys, because life is not easy. Shit's going to hit the fan. Things are going to sweep you out from underneath your feet when you least expect it. We cannot control everything in life, but the thing is we can use it. We can use it as a form of inspiration. We can use it to empower ourselves to become better, to become stronger, to become wiser. And we could use it to lean in on people that matter the most. So the thing is, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Yes, it may hurt, but I promise you it's going to help. Not just you, but everybody else. And you got to share your journey every damn day. Not just on Tuesdays for Transformation Tuesday. Every day. Why'd you work out on Monday? What did that Monday morning workout mean to you? Why are you working out after work on Thursday? What does that mean to you? Why are you eating that salad? Why are you eating veggies first? Why are you drinking all that water? What's your story? Because the thing is, one of the things that we do every day is we build new friendships, right? We get people to like our pages, we get people to follow us, whatever. But if we're not sharing our journey every single day, how can they build that connection right away? So you need to share your journey every day. And at first, when you're first becoming a coach, it's kind of hard because you're like, I don't know what to talk about. Even I've had coaches after 2 years, they're like, I don't have much of a story. I don't know what to tell. We all have a story. Look at your life all around you. You have some things to talk about, and things that are around you, people can connect with and relate to. Because if you don't share your journey when you're talking to people, when you're inviting them and they go to your story or they go to your page and they look around and they're like, can I connect with this person at all? When was the last time they posted? Oh, May 13th? That's weird. You have to do it every day in some way, shape, or form. And I said, if you work every day, like it's the first of the month, you will have a filled heart and you will be determined. You will be consistent and you won't quit once you've reached your goal. I've seen so many coaches just go head first, dive right in the first of the month. Oh my gosh, it's the first of the month. That means Success Club board's cleared. That means I'm going to make an income goal this month. I'm going to add this many coaches this month. I'm going to do this. First of the month, they stick to their power hour, their PD, their workouts, all 100%. Come the 15th of the month, pretty much half-assing a lot of that stuff, right? Maybe their workouts are still on point. Come the last day of the month, either they're scrambling because they want to reach their goals, or they've given up altogether. If you work your business, if you treat your business like it's the first day of the month, then you won't be like postponing things. You won't be procrastinating things. You know, like, remember when you first started your first challenge? I want you guys to take it way back. Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe it was like 10 years ago. Remember the first day of your challenge. How hard did you push in your workout? You gave it like everything. Even if you only lasted 10 minutes, you gave that shit everything. Sweat, blood, tears, everything. You pushed. Yeah, I mean, I was like, hell yeah, I did. Did you push that hard in every single workout after that? I want you work your business every day like you worked in that very first workout. Just give it all. Give it your heart. Because you weren't in that workout for hustle mode mentality. You were in it for your heart. Because there was a reason you decided to start working out at home. There was a reason you decided to start working out, period. It was to feel better, to feel sexy in your body. And I say body like that. Hey. You wanted to feel damn good, right? So you gave it your all. Now, what's the difference between that and working your business on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, the third week of the month? You lose it. So you need to change your mentality and start working like it's the first day of the month. It's the first day of your challenge group. It's kicking off. It's go time, guys. Now, before I open it up for questions, I'm going to give you guys a homework assignment. That's right. And you guys have 24 hours to complete it. Oh, what an asshole I am, pushing it into 4th of July. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to share a photo of your beautiful self And you're going to share your why. Here's the kicker. Are you ready for this? You are not allowed to use any Beachbody verbiage. Not the company name, no program names. You can use Unstoppable Misfits. That's okay. Only the cool kids know what Unstoppable Misfits is. Last, you got to be fucking real. Dig deep. Cut open that wound, whatever it takes. What is your why? Stop holding yourself back. Stop preventing those connections because you're scared of putting yourself out there. This is when shit gets real, guys. When you start putting yourself out there, you start building those connections, you start making those friendships. People develop trust in you because if you have the balls and the courage to put yourself out there on social media, how can they not trust you? They will pour their heart and soul into you to help them feel better, to get better, to live better. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're showing up for, or that's what we should show up for. So every day, moving forward, use your heart, not the hustle. All right, I'm going to go in the chat. I'm heading to the car soon, but I'm also listening. Oh, yeah. It's recorded, Melody. Yes, quote of the night, kick society in the balls. Does anyone have any questions? Comments, concerns? No? All right. Who's going to do the assignment? Oh, Dana, wait, are you raising your hand? Because you have you and your freaking neck pillow.
I hurt myself and I'm not feeling well, so I'm sorry if I keep turning the camera off, but I'm like making horrible faces. When I saw the name of this call and it was like hard, no hustle, and I'm like, but I love to hustle. And I was like, okay, I really got to tune in to see what she's got to say because I'm all about like the hustle of it. But when you say it that way, it like really hit home. Like it just made so much sense. Like just do your shit and then it's not gonna feel like shit.
Right.
If that makes sense. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and it just is like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense now. Like, so I really love it. And I do love you showing up, not just for us, but like yourself, your stories every single day, your workouts and everything. You're truly leading by example. So okay.
Stop it. Thank you. Now shut your camera off. Stop making me cry. Okay. Any more questions? Oh wait. Who's doing the assignment? Yay, Tracy. Yay. Okay. Awesome. Make sure that you guys hashtag Unstoppable Misfits because I'm going to be checking. I want to see. So thank you guys again for hopping on tonight. Next week, we go back to the summer call series. So it's going to be an hour earlier, 5:30 Pacific time. I forgot who's speaking. I'll let you guys know. But it's someone good, as usual. But with that said, everyone in the United States, I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful 4th of July tomorrow. And I hope this helped, and I love you all, and I will see you guys. Oh, wait, no, I got to stop the recording. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Thanks for watching the